Hello, everybody. This is Latoya Garrett. I am back with another author chat. We are talking with author Latoya Nicole, and we're talking about confidence in our new book, Confident is She, which it will be coming out September the 3rd. So you can hit the link in this graphic or put it in your web browser, and you can order on Amazon Kindle or pre order the paperback and get it when the book releases. So here's my intro. Okay. Welcome. Thank you for joining me.
Okay.
Today we have author Latoya Nicole. Can you introduce yourself, um, what you do, where you're from, and give an interesting fact about yourself?
Oh, interesting fact. Okay. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Latoya Nicole. I am an Amazon's best-selling author. I'm a life coach. I'm a belief therapist. And then I work a 9 to 5 too. That may be interesting right there. That's the fact. That's interesting.
Yes.
And I love writing. I also have a blog as well. And writing has become very therapeutic for me. That's why I do it so much, especially my blog. It's like writing in my journal. So that's a little bit about me. I'm a mom. I have one daughter, well, an adult daughter at this point, and I got an idea for a new book, so I can't wait to get with Toya
Oh,
for some guidance
yay.
because it's outside of the self help realm. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I can't wait.
Now I'm excited. I want to know what it is.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna send an email to you and let you
Okay.
know.
All right. Okay. So pertaining to our book, we're talking about our book. Can you
Yeah,
see that? Confident is
yeah.
She. It comes out September the 3rd. It is a book for women who've lost their confidence, and we're going to help them regain it. Oh, thank you. That's a better visual.
Okay.
So it's really about us sharing our testimonies, and also there are devotional chapters to be encouraging and inspiring. Have you read the book?
I have. Well, the
Well,
pre
I know you,
before
right. I
yeah.
know you did most of it because I
most
sent
of
most
it,
of it
most
to
of it.
you.
So let me
Yeah.
take that back. But I have gone over, I went back over your chapter, especially because when I read yours, I wept. I cried like, because I'm like, what? I'm not going to give it away. But I
Okay.
haven't finished it, but I have read most of it prior to,
Okay.
publishing.
Well, pertaining to it, like, our whole theme is about confidence. What does confidence mean to you?
To me, confidence is that ability to stand in who you are despite what anyone else says or how anyone else feels or project their insecurities onto you. It's being comfortable in your skin, whether you're goofy or quirky or you may be a plus lady like me, whatever that is. It's being comfortable with who you are and not being rattled or swayed or tossed to and fro by different things or different opinions that other people have.
Yes, to piggyback off that, I wholeheartedly agree. It took a while for me to get to that point where I've gained so much weight. Like, I don't even care what people think. If I just want to go, whatever I want to wear, I'm going to wear it. I still have pride in what I wear, but I'm going to go out there the way I want to, and I don't care what nobody else says. Like, if I
Absolutely.
don't want to comb my hair that day and I just want to throw a hat on, I'm going to do that. Like, before, I wouldn't even leave the house without lip gloss or lipstick, earrings, hair comb, like, because I didn't want that attention from other people. But now, 38, I don't care.
And I'm 40. So, yeah, we
Yeah,
don't do how we do. We're beautiful Black women. And, like you said, we take pride. So, I mean, we're good. We're
right,
good. We don't need outside validation from
right.
other people because ultimately that was the root for me. that I was looking for validation from other people because I didn't get it in childhood. But once you get over that, girl, live your life.
That is the key to freedom. Once you like, I don't care what no one else says, long as I'm good with me and God is good with me.
Yeah,
baby, you can go on and sit in a corner somewhere. I don't care.
For real. For real.
So you wrote your chapter. The title is "Taking My Power Back," which those words are so powerful. Just hearing that itself, it's like you're saying to the situation or to people, like, you've had your turn, now it's mine.
That's it.
So hearing those words about the title alone, what do you think how do you want women to take that title and run with it?
I want them to know that, yes, we've had moments where we have given our power away, but that doesn't mean you can't take it back. Every time we shrink ourselves to make somebody else feel good, we're giving our power away. But we can take that back because we can stop doing that. So I just want to encourage them that, yes, in this moment, I was in this bad relationship. I saw the red flags and didn't leave because of my own insecurities. I gave my power away, but I can take it back. I just want them to be encouraged, and I want them to shift their mindsets. Because sometimes when we feel like we've lost something, we feel like we've lost. But sometimes there's a gain there because you can get wisdom, so much knowledge through different situations, and it'll teach you how to navigate the next. So in seeing that, I just want them to know, yeah, I had my moments with an S, but I'm taking it back.
Right. It's almost like a fighter's mentality. Like, what is that woman's name? It was a TV show from back in the day. I think her name was Athena, the warrior.
That sounds familiar. Yeah, that's probably it.
And that's what makes me think about it. Like, homegirl was just about her business. She was vulnerable when she needed to be, but baby, when it was time to fight, she was kicking butt. So that's what made me think about that title, because it's just so powerful when I read it, and how you allowed yourself to be vulnerable on paper. And you said you had a hard time writing it, but I was like, it really does not seem like that.
I did. So much was coming up, like so much was surfacing from those moments in my life when I wanted my family to be proud of me, and they kept pushing me away. So it was so much resurfacing that good thing I'm already in therapy because I needed to talk to my therapist about that and talk myself through that chapter. And then I kept changing it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep this right here. I usually don't sugarcoat and try to fluff things up and make it look pretty. I'm not going to start now. So yeah, it was hard at first.
And that's what I told Latasha. Well, I asked Latasha last week when I did her interview, like, did she have any type of clarity while she was writing it, or any type of gratitude that popped up like when she was writing it? Because even though it kind of made, when I was writing mine, kind of made me kind of those triggers but I reacted in a different way. But it also made me so grateful that I just looking at my journey through the years, that like I made it past this. Did you ever feel like that?
Absolutely. It's so much I've written about. I've been in so many anthologies, and you've gotten to read a lot of my chapters, and I tend to look back at those chapters and like, man, I went through that. Like, what in the world? Like, I should, in some situations, some things I haven't written about yet, but I'm like, I shouldn't even be here probably, because most people would be out of their minds.
Yeah.
Dealing with some of the stuff that I dealt with, that I've shared with everyone, so yeah, that resilience, I think that's the word. Yeah, resilience. I'm I'm grateful. Now I don't want to be the strong woman. I don't want to have to struggle and go through that stuff all the time. But the fact that I went through it and I'm here today to write about it and talk to you about it, I'm like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
So yes, definitely grateful. You know how they say stuff, what doesn't kill you make you
But you
stronger.
stronger. Yeah.
And I am stronger, but I don't want to be strong, that person. You know how
Right.
I don't want to do that. But
Right.
I am stronger as far as mentally, the wisdom that I've acquired. So yes, definitely grateful.
That's good. Well, going back to your chapter, can you tell people a little bit about it without giving it away?
Without giving it away, okay, sure, I can tell a little bit. So in my chapter, I talk about the onset of what caused the decline in my confidence. And I talk about it in this way because, especially with being a belief therapist, I try to help people to understand that it's those small things that spoil the vine for real. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's small little things that people can say to you as a child that'll disrupt your entire life through adulthood. So, a little bit about my chapter, something like that happened. Um, I was just never supported. And that disrupted my life until I was like, you know what? With or without support, I'm going to follow my dreams and do what I have to do. And when I broke free and did that, now I'm, thanks, 7 times best-selling author. So, yeah.
Yes.
So a little bit about it without giving too much away. That's
Yeah.
a little.
And you're
Mm-hmm.
thriving. You are
Yeah.
thriving. You
Yes.
have taught me so much, just even looking at your work ethic,
Each
just
other.
watching how you say I'm working and then on the weekends I'm working on my books and I'm like, girl, okay, let me get back on my grind because sometimes when I need a break, sometimes I take a break too long. So when I talked
Me
to you
too.
before, when I talked to you before, and you was like, I'm working on, my stuff this weekend. I said, well, let me get back on mine. Let me go ahead and do it. And even when you did the
Mm-hmm.
Coaches Connect, and if these walls could talk, um, when you had that extra thing, like extra literature to go with your book, that
Yes.
taught me. And I say, you know what? Let me get on this gravy train because I need to do the same thing because some people need that extra boost outside of those chapters. So
Thanks.
that is very smart. Thank you.
You're welcome. I believe in iron sharpening iron. So I feel like we've taught each other a lot. Because when I saw the book and I saw the layout, I was like, this is amazing. So yeah, I was gonna talk to you and be like, you know what, the next one, I like that. But yeah, you do decency and in order. Your work is always decent and in order. So I love that.
And
Love that.
my mama instilled that in me. Do everything decent in order. If you
Yes.
can't do anything, just tell people you can't do it. Just you ain't even gotta lie about it. Just say, look, I thought I was gonna be able to do it, but I can't do it. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's just how it
That's
goes.
that's good. And
Yeah.
you do great work. Even your shirts, your graphics, and like everything you do, you could tell you're passionate about what you're doing, and I love that about you.
Oh, thank
Absolutely.
you. I'm still learning because it took a while for me. I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna save it for the next interview. I'm gonna
Okay.
save it. But yeah. So like I told you a few minutes ago that I love how vulnerable you are on your, doing your chapter, and telling your truth, looking back and also taking in how much you've grown today. How important do you think it is to allow yourself to be vulnerable?
Um, well, I didn't get anywhere in life until I let myself break.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as I was trying to be strong and hold it all in and pretend like everything's okay, I wasn't getting anywhere in life. So it's really important that I put myself on paper in that aspect, because not only is it helping me release, but I meet a lot of people that's gone through the same stuff, and I'm like, if I would have held that in, this person would have never got their release.
Right.
So that in itself taught me to just let it flow. And I'm at a point in my life where nothing anyone can say can hurt me because it's like I've already told the world all this stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway,
Right.
so it just comes and it flows natural now. Because before, when I first started writing, I would write in a way where I'm talking about a situation, but you wouldn't know who I was talking about, or I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really give too many details. But as I continued, that changed because at the end of the day, I had to stand in my truth. That's my truth. Whether
Mm-hmm.
the other person thinks it, well, feels like it's not true or not, that's what I experienced. So I wasn't going to hold back anymore. So that is very important for me.
Yeah, because I was a little trippy on being, very vocal about my chapter two
Mm-hmm.
because I just didn't want to make the person feel like I was attacking them,
Oh, yeah.
like well,
We
one of the
love
persons.
that.
But
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like, well, you didn't mind when you were, you know,
Mm-hmm. I had
so
to think about that too. Yeah.
yeah, just go ahead and tell it. If they get mad, they get mad. They'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
anywho,
And I think
so
that's why I resonate with your chapter so much because I've been bullied in that aspect too. And
hmm
I think that's what it triggered something for me. And I'm telling you, I was crying like a baby. Like, seriously. I was like, oh my
wow,
God, I can't turn this off. So I just let it flow.
yeah. And
Yeah.
see, that's what I wanted to be. Even still, I told my truth. I didn't want to be as, detailed because I could have kept just going with the chapter, but I stopped exactly at 2,500 words.
Okay.
So I was like, I wish I could go further, but I'm just gonna stop here. But I just wanted to be as open as I could.
Yeah.
And I know before reading your stuff and something a post you made on Instagram, and you were
Mhm.
saying how people kind of try to make your voice seem very well, I guess inexperienced or immature or like your voice didn't matter. And
Mhm.
I was like, I feel that same way
Yeah.
because for a long time I was dismissed. People will walk away after start talking to me and I start to answer, they leave. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what is going on? It's like it was a trend with some of everyone, but I always feel like there was the enemy the whole time.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah.
like, all these people can't be of the same mind and have something against me. And I had to get over that too, you know.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yeah. I was definitely dismissed, and I used to have to feel safe before I start opening up. And then I would get in situations where I thought I was safe and I would just
mhm.
share and overshare. Because I mean, I'm quiet, but I like to talk, if that makes sense. Like if
Yeah,
I'm comfortable around you, I'll talk,
yeah.
talk, 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 talk. But if I'm not gonna say a lot.
Mhm.
So I would be comfortable in these spaces thinking they were safe and then end up getting dismissed. And as an adult, I'm thinking of like every emotion that I felt as a child being dismissed. I'm an adult experiencing those same
Right.
emotions. It was crazy. It was
Yeah.
crazy. It was crazy.
And that's just crazy. And that's how I know we were supposed to meet
Yes.
because we could relate a lot on that topic.
Mm-hmm.
And even going back when you reached out to me and asked me to help you with your first book. And I
Yeah.
said, you know what? This is an answer to prayer because I had just prayed. God, my stuff is a little, you know, dry right now. I need somebody to come in and really take me serious so I can get this, editing and formatting off the ground. So
Yeah.
soon after you messaged me, and I was like, okay. And then I was looked at your name. I said, every time a Latoya comes through, I cannot escape Latoya's anywhere. All through school, Latoya's. It was three of us all through school.
Oh my
To
God.
college, it was like millions of Latoyas, and it was two of them I had classes with, and our middle names rhyme too. Yes, it was like
Wait.
Latoya K, Latoya Renee, and I'm Latoya Dene.
Oh, that is weird.
Yes. So when I saw you, I was like, okay, but her name, middle
Oh,
name doesn't rhyme. Okay. But I saw how you were so professional and how you were about your business. And I was like, okay, I got a really good vibe from that. Because remember, I told you about the person prior to you. I got a
yes.
bad vibe.
Yes.
So when you came through, I wasn't even worried about even doing a contract with you, but I just did it as a formality. But I was like, you know what, I will love to work with her. So it's been a joy to work with you.
Yes, this likewise, and I can't wait till we work on more projects. I have ideas. It's just I was the person that took that break this year,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still breaking
Yeah,
because I really haven't resurfaced until
yeah,
today. So yeah, and that's
yeah.
the first time I've taken a break and been on a break that long. And I remember you
Mm-hmm.
encouraged me about that,
Yeah,
and now I feel like I don't want to come off the break, but I know I have to
yeah,
because I got some ideas and I need to go and get them out. So
yeah.
yeah.
I was like that too. This summer, I said I was gonna like release like 3 books between
Mm-hmm.
May and August. Mm-mm. Didn't happen. I said, you know, I'm going outside this summer. I'm going outside on purpose. I went outside,
Mm-hmm.
got COVID.
Oh,
Then my little confidence kind of got a little shaky. And
and we were at the same event when you went outside. I
and
was
it
there too.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, how did now this ain't like my neighbor said she blamed everything on the devil. This ain't nothing but the devil. So I said went to Essence on that Sunday. I just wanted to have a
Mm-hmm.
good time. Went there. Genuine was doing the Coca-Cola performance. I said, you know what? This seems like it'll be fun. I dragged my best friend over there. We waited and I'm up there just singing. I said, maybe that's where I got it from, a mouthful of COVID, trying to sing to Gina. Oh
All
my
right,
God.
same OG.
No. I
it,
had a, it was fun though. I'm
it
not
was
gonna lie, it
fun
was
though.
really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. I saw so many people. It was crazy. And they was just walking around like normal. Like
Oh
no
yeah.
bodyguards, nothing. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's how we do this. Like,
That
yeah.
was your first was this your first time?
Mhm.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
There was a lot of people too.
It's fun. Saturdays are the best days to see a whole lot of people. Sunday is
Yes.
more of the laid back day. But yeah, the first time I went there was like 2016 and I skipped all them years and then I just went this past year. But it's a lot of fun and that's another event we could piggyback off of
Facts.
too.
Yes.
Yeah. That's something we need to think
Let's.
about. Yeah.
Yes, let's. Because they did have an author segment there.
Right.
I forgot what it was called, but yeah, they actually have a segment where they highlight authors and stuff there. So absolutely, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, going back to the interview, we talked about everything. But going back to the book, just like I just told you, like my confidence got a little shaky when I got COVID. After I made my
Yeah.
decision, I was gonna be, living my best life and stuff. Have you went anything recent where it kind of shook your faith, but you came back harder from it?
Well, I mean, the job I was working, that was part of why I took the break because the amount of stress that I was experiencing was giving me anxiety attacks. And
Oh,
like I wasn't having anxiety attacks before. What's going on?
mm-hmm.
So I finally been released from that, and
Thank God.
I'm walking into a new career that's way way better. And I thank God for it because it was amazing how I was writing. I have a prayer journal, and I was writing down in that prayer journal, and something just kept saying, "It's a new career is upon me." So I'm in the new career, but I have all my transferable skills that I take from my other jobs, from case management to this one. So I'm gonna build with this company. So yeah, that shook me to my core because I just wanted to give up, like as far as writing and stuff, because I was so stressed. I didn't want to write anymore. Like I haven't been writing. I haven't been writing blogs. I usually have a newsletter. I haven't been doing that. My podcast, it shook me. It shook me, but I feel alive again. The moment I put in that notice that I wasn't coming back, I feel alive again.
And you
So
look happy. You really do.
yes, because
You
I have
look
been
relaxed and free. You look good.
Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, that I would say that. And it's been like that all year. So that's a long time. We in August, the eighth
Yeah,
month. Like,
almost
ooh,
September. Yeah.
yeah, that's a long time. But I've been dealing with a lot of stress and strain from that particular company, and I feel free today. So
You
it
should.
shook me though, seriously, because I was about to give up. I wasn't gonna write. I wasn't gonna write another book. I had ideas, and every time I would sit at my computer, my mental would just be weighed down with work. So yeah, but I'm back. I'm coming back strong.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you're gonna do next, girl. So we have a few minutes left because they're about to cut us off, child. So
Okay.
any advice for a young lady or woman who has experienced what you experienced or what and or currently struggling with taking their power back?
Yeah, well, when they read my chapter, they'll see that a lot of mine stem from family. That's the onset. And I know most people won't agree, but if they're not emotionally safe, whether it's family, friends, partners, cut them off. Seriously, like leave them be, because at this point you're an adult. They're not taking care of you. So you're taking care of yourself. So it won't hurt to just distance yourself while you work on all those different things, all those negative seeds that were sown, the things that have your mindset in shambles. Distance yourself and work on that, because you won't be able to stay where you've been hurt. You can't heal where you've been hurt. So in taking your power back, you do have to detach a little bit, even if the people are family, because at the end of the day, I tell people this all the time, that they say family over everything. Why does family have to destroy you?
Right.
Think about that. If it's family over everything, why is it okay that they're destroying you? And it may not be physically, but mentally and emotionally. Because look at the little seeds that were sown in childhood and how they affect in adulthood. When we really sit down and look at that, are they really family? I mean, yeah, but blood, but these are the people that destroyed me first. And every relationship after that just perpetuated that. So distance yourself from what's destroying you so that you can take your power back.
That's good. Even if you can't physically do it, emotionally do it to the best of your ability. Because I live with my parents. I have a great relationship with my mother. But my father, he's of that old school mentality, like very misogynistic. Women should be seen and not heard type of thing.
Yeah.
And I live with them. I left my house and everything, my job in Baton Rouge, and moved back home because my mother got sick. So living in the house with him, we butted heads like a few times, but it's not to say, he's just such a bad person. This is what he's learned growing up. I'm of the frame of mind. I'm gonna fight for, for my, my peace of mind and stuff. So if you don't like it, we gonna butt heads. But I'm gonna come out the winner. I'm determined to come out the winner.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Girl.
Yeah.
And the thing with parents, though, I'm a parent, but the thing with parents, they think making somebody fear them is, I'm sorry,
Oh, you good.
I forgot to turn my phone off. They think making people fear them is how you develop a relationship with your children. And that's what's odd to me because I know a long line of parents that do that. Like they control you with fear.
Yeah.
And then those children are adults now because I talk to them, some of them I coach. They're adults now and they really don't like their parents. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's not working. And we do need to break that curse. I feel like it's a generational curse.
It
Because like
really
you
is.
said, they learn it from their parents and then they put that up on us. So that's definitely one of those curses that need to be dismantled because that's not working. Just raising angry people.
Right.
You
And just
know?
keeps pattern on and on and on. No,
Keep,
no,
yeah.
no. I'm tired of
Yeah.
being mad. No, no, no. I don't feel like that no more. So
Right.
me, my nephew, we're like besties. He calls me, he says I'm his best friend. I say he's my best friend. So that's what we do.
I love
You
it.
know, I don't want him to ever feel like I'm trying to bully him. No,
Yes.
I'm here to be, a voice of reason, help sow wisdom into you, teach you how to protect yourself, things of that nature. So, I mean, what do you get out of making people fear you? Like, what kind of satisfaction do you get from that? I don't get it, but it stops here with me. It's not, I'm not
Yeah.
putting that forward. Even with him and possibly my future children, Lord, sending my husband. But you know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So we got like 2 minutes. So we're gonna wrap this up. Shout out your businesses, social media, any projects that
Yeah.
you have coming up.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna make this quick. I am Latoya Nicole. You guys can find me on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, Latoya Nicole, but I'm not on Facebook that much. But that's where you can find me. You can find me on Amazon. Follow my profile and www.latoyanicoleinc.com is my website. If you need to talk to someone to help you get to the root of those thought processes so that you can thrive and take your power back, please give me a call. And thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate
Oh,
that.
you're welcome. And right before I switch off right quick, I told Latasha we're gonna do like a 30-day challenge. It's at the back of the book. Like
Okay.
you have to
Yes.
choose something that seems difficult or doesn't seem attainable or something, that's been
Okay.
weighing you down that God is calling you to do or to just work on. You got to do it for the month of September for 30 days. So,
September.
yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to make it like a movement. And if you decide like you want to share your progress with me, you can just text me, email me, whatever. And if you want to do this again, we could talk about, the progress we've made for those 30 days.
Yes.
So
I'm
yeah.
I'm down. I love it. I did see that too. Okay. Yeah, let's
All
do it.
right. Okay. So, and I will be on live next week to talk about our publishing party. So y'all be seeing me again soon. So yeah.
Love it.
All right. So
All right. Thank you.
thank you.